Never before seen greatest knockouts you wouldn't believe if not filmed. Part 1. Yes, knockouts sound very cool, and watching it even is more intriguing, isn't it? Shout out to the fans who watch these knockouts with huge excitement. In this video, we're going to see some amazing yet thrilling knockouts, which can either leave you in a shock or a surprise. Are you excited about this one? Let us know in the comment box. And without further ado, let's unveil the thrilling knockouts. Crazy Fighter versus Stuntman. You see the right plan, angle, action in just a few seconds, clasping the fighter while he puts his legs around thinking that he'd just do some amazing stunt. But wait, the huge man didn't wait to take any chances. He just grabbed him and crushed him to the canvas. Boom! Knockout in just a game of a few seconds. The celebration is much needed for a freaking amazing approach to finish the game and leave the audience in awe. Place Kicker versus Shocked Defender. OMG, this one's gonna give you real goosebumps. You see just one flip and halfway jump kick right on the jaw. Boom! Next thing you see is the fighter falling down flat on his back and oblivious on the ground. Uh-oh, kicks like this can be thrilling to watch but too dangerous to withstand, though the skill shown by the fighter was amazing to watch. Bigfoot versus the catcher. Making the opposing fighter confused and question in mind like, wait, what's even happening, is sometimes the key to winning. This is what happened in this knockout. Moving forward and flipping the kick once, then again, and this time leaving the fighter confused by a 360-degree kick right on the face and jaw. You see no other option. The fighter just collapsed in a very unconscious state. Well, the kick was phenomenal. A fighter needs to measure and perform the technicalities of this sport efficiently. Just one perfectly acted, and that's it. The fighter falls, and you win. Punchman versus Strongman. Everyone's ready to see the next action of both the fighters. You see the crowd chanting, but what happens next is ferocious. Have a look carefully, just one punch on the right edge of the face. That's all it needs to knock out at such events. You see the fighter collapsing unconscious and not having the energy to get up. That's when you know that you've aced the game and made it to the end of winning it. This was just an epic move, isn't it? Megafoot versus Dropkicker. If you had to just watch something that gives you shivers, then this is that time. You see just one leg above the ground, a perfectly 360-degree planned kick by matching the right angle to the face and jaw of the opposition. You see, just the precise timing and efficiency of the kick is remarkable. The next thing you'll see is obviously the other fighter crashing on the canvas. Moments like these are dangerous, but full of efficiency. It explains the fighter's approach towards the game, and like this one, he knew where to point and where to act. The fighter was aware, and that's when he cast his spell in just a few seconds. Trickman versus Giant. Still in the need of something even more thrilling to watch? Then this must be it. You see the fighter closely looking at his opponent, measuring his steps and slowly moving forward. He takes a 360-degree turn and moves in to confuse the opponent until he just moved his leg into a full formation of powerful 360-degree kick. Boom! Just wow to this efficiently major action plan in this knockout match. You see, the opponent just collapsed unconsciously, flat on his back, and that's the spell towards the win of this skilled fighter. Warrior versus Defender. Well, you see the ferocious fighter taking the step ahead to defend a kick and then land a kick on the opponent, just in like a game of a few seconds. No doubt good defending. But while landing the kick wasn't successful, which gave the other fighter a chance to make his move into the game, and a few seconds later you see the fighter landing just a rightly angled punch on the opponent's face. I mean, this is just too thrilling to watch and too scary at the same time. The fighter collapsed so unconsciously that he didn't respond for a while. The thing with these knockouts is you see the fighter analyzing the opponent and making a measurable, efficient move. Just when it's put into action. That's when the crowd goes crazy and the fighter gets the motivation to knock out perfectly. Insane Fighter versus Bruiser. The fighter here is just vicious, with no wastage of time to delay any action. He just moved in and crashed the opponent's head on his knee, and that's when he hit the right angle to make the other fighter unconscious. He then crashed him down. This one was a super fast and efficient knockout. Even if you see it again, you'll realize that in such situations, there's no time to take any wrong decisions because the fighter collapses at any moment. That's when the opponent takes a chance to show his skills. Just like you saw in the video, the fighter was dominant, energetic, and sure about his action and move against the opponent. This matters in every sport. Kudos to this fighter for knocking out so precisely. Next up, you see this giant fighter dressed in black and showing his full energy. He grabs the fighter from his head. Both the fighters are laying on the canvas and the huge one is just crushing, launching multiple punches on the opponent's head through his elbow. Boom! This is insane! It's a continuous trial for a few seconds until the fighter just becomes unconscious and almost faints. You see, sometimes fighters are just indestructible in a match. They want to win, and for that, they continue to be the best of themselves, while not giving a single chance to the opposite fighter. Skilled versus champion. Well, that's it for today's video. Don't forget to drop in your comments and tell us which knockout surprised you the most. We'll be back with another extraordinary video. Till then, keep watching.